Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing your March the 31st, 2020's daily tarot card reading. For some reason, it took me a while to record because I could have done it yesterday, so I apologize. Wow. So anyway, if you do like my video style, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, or share, okay? The first card that I have is the Eight of Swords. So I had a really cute reading on the previous day, and it was about a guy who had cold feet because possibly he's getting married. So he might have had a bachelor's party, okay? So perhaps somebody's tying the knot today, which is really cool and exciting. Well, not quite today, but in a day or two. So, sounds exciting. However, there may be some type of secret, something that's hidden that you are unaware of. So let me see if I can help you figure out what that is. So we have procrastination. So somebody's putting off. It's like I think it's the masculine energy. It's like he's kind of scared, and so for some reason he's not putting in the work, or he's scared of putting in the work. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Maybe it has something to do with his finances. So it may not be that he's scared of you. It may just be that he's trying to get himself together. Then we have the Five of Cups. So it's like he feels like one situation is messed up. Maybe perhaps he's coming out of a bad relationship situation. And so it's maybe causing him to, have regrets. But at the very least, at least he sees the potential of what he has left. Okay. So it's like your person is possibly having to pull it together in the midst of some troubling situation. That person's trying to recover. They're trying to move into new territory, but it's kind of taking them a minute, okay? So it's almost like they're scared to commit. They're scared. They don't want to repeat the past. Okay, so that person is probably the masculine. He's trying to manifest something at this point in time. And so this is the tricky part. Who is he trying to manifest, okay? So if you are getting married on the 31st, I am not sure what is going on here, but say for instance, if someone was getting married, maybe perhaps friends and family would be around. So if for some reason this seems a little bit familiar, the situation, maybe perhaps kind of watch your person to see if he is intermingling with someone from his past at your wedding reception or something like that. That sounds kind of bad, so I hope it's not relevant to anyone. But maybe perhaps he's hoping to see someone. I hope it's someone good, like maybe perhaps it's a long lost relative or something like that. I'm not really sure because it said his secret was about money, so he's trying to recover from a monetary situation. I can look really quickly and check just to make sure now that I know what it's about. He's crying over spilled milk, so he's crying over a past situation, but I think this is in regard to money. So whoever he's trying to manifest does not have to be a new love interest to harm you. It could just be, for instance, he can't wait to see an old relative or an old friend, okay? So hopefully something simple like that. Perhaps he's moving on to calmer water. Maybe perhaps he's trying to manifest a reunion with you. Like maybe perhaps he is, like if you were the bride or something and your masculine was a little bit scared and he had cold feet. Okay, so maybe he couldn't wait to see you. So that would be a cute secret, okay? So anyway, so after he met with whomever, then he moves on to calmer water. So this could be like a change of venue or, pretty much leaving a venue. You could be going to another venue or going back home. Let me see. See, it's tricky. I'm so sorry. It's tricky. The Lovers is here. Sounds tricky. It sounds like somebody's trying to marry you, but at the same time do something else. So for some reason, my understanding of what was going on the previous day seemed like a bachelor's party, but to whomever it applies, yeah, it seems to me like it's like a bachelor's party, and then the next day there's a wedding. But then this person is really not settled. This person is not stable enough to be faithful, because apparently they're considering a lover at the same time. I hope this is about like an attraction to the person that he is getting married to. I hope, okay? So that you don't have to be nervous. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is about, let me see. The Ace of Pentacles is about I don't know what happened to me. I just blanked out. I'm so sorry. Materialization of your success. I think I'm thinking about your situation, so I kind of went in my thoughts. Anyway, so Ace of Pentacles is about like a materialization of success. So I think this is consummation of a marriage. So I hope there's nothing funny going on. And this is about your situation with your person. Like your person missed you so badly. And then you guys got to do your thing and become a unified couple, okay? I think that's what this is a symbol of. For some reason, you had to take a breather and calm down. And now perhaps you are collaborating together because the two have become one flesh, maybe. So now it's like you're an official couple, okay? Okay, the Justice card here is saying that there's justice being shown in this situation. The reason why there's justice being shown in this situation is because one partner was left out in the cold, okay, by a previous partner. And then what happened was that they got a commitment from someone who hopefully is sincere and actually cares genuinely, okay? So, I am hoping that all is well, and what was going on was that your person just missed you, and then you guys ride off into the sunset together, get to your new home, and everything's good, and you become a couple, okay, officially. So, however, with this Queen of Swords here in the reverse position, there's a possibility that this is the person, like, for instance, this might be like a karmic person's feeling bad that you moved on. Maybe perhaps they enjoyed hurting your feelings. So the person who's left out in the cold could be a female. And so maybe perhaps this is the karmic person, the person who stole your last person, feeling very, very bitter that she cannot hurt you anymore. So I kind of hope that's what it is. So this is like a wishful thoughts reading, okay? I kind of hope that's what it is. If that is not what it is, it could be that there's some type of tension between the new couple, which I hope that's not what's going on. So here we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, he's off to battle, okay? Now, what I was saying to you a while ago, if this is your karmic, your ex's karmic, right? Maybe perhaps she's setting up some type of scheme because she's in the reverse, so therefore she's up to no good. So it's like maybe somebody's trying to set up a scheme or something against you. Let me check to see the details to see what it will be about. Okay, let me think about it. Let me think about it for a minute. Okay. Now, maybe perhaps this is you, because if somebody just got married, it's like all of a sudden you're upset. I'm not sure. And then maybe perhaps you're pregnant. So I'm not sure if that's what's going on. Because I don't know how the karmic would be able to send a battle soldier out unless this is through witchcraft, which is rather unfortunate. Somebody spying on you and trying to get in your business. So I don't really know what's going on, because whoever this Queen of Swords person is, why would she send a knight out to do her job if that was actually the bride who was in the couple, the new couple? So I wonder if, this is a karmic trying to send. So I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go back based on what the rest of the cards say and see if this sounds right. Okay, so let me keep reading and see what happens. Okay, so somebody is trying to make an investment, and I gotta think about this. Because I'm trying to figure out how does that fit. Because I'm trying to figure out, is somebody getting pregnant or somebody trying to bother somebody else's personal life? Let me see. Okay, so now we have the Tower card reversed. It just seems like this Queen of Swords is up to no good. Now, it's either that the masculine who is scared for good reason because the person he's with doesn't mean him any good. She wants to get him, or she wants to get pregnant, because that's what it almost seems like right now. Let me see something. Okay. That's what it seems like. I'm looking for these cards here. So the woman, the feminine, was scheming. She was scheming because she wanted to get pregnant. That was her goal all along. This sounds sticky. Okay, let's see. Let me see. So I already told you the Tower reversed. The Tower reversed means that something is being knocked because it's no good for your situation. It's like some type of crisis. So I'm not sure if somebody's up and gone or what. Hold on. The other card to clarify is the Nightmare card reversed. So the feminine was in a bad situation previously, okay? So this could be the bad situation, like trying to recover from a bad situation. It could also be something like, I'm not sure if she's paranoid or something, of something bad happening. This is interesting. So, let me see. Okay, so here so far, what I think is going on is that the masculine was scared. The masculine might have been scared because he was coming out of something that was negative. But the feminine seems scared also because she was hurt in the past. She seems like she has an agenda to get pregnant, which I'm not sure if that's the only thing that's going through her mind. It's very strange. Okay. So here we have separating the truth from an illusion. So the investment, say for instance, from the feminine's perspective, right? She's saying, I'm making an investment here. And she's scared of being forced out of the situation or something. She's scared of something bad like happening to cause problems. She's trying to figure out if she's making a good investment. She's trying to figure out if it's an illusion or if it's real. I think she's paranoid. So I think both of you are feeling a certain way, like you don't know whether you should trust a person or not. Then again, here's the Tower again, one more time. One was a clarifying card, one was just a card in the initial spread. So the Tower saying something is going on, some type of crisis is going on. What is the crisis? Okay, King of Swords reversed. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but it's like both of you are kind of paranoid of bad things from the past affecting your future. Because the King of... I don't understand what's going on. When you two come together, are you turning each other upside down? Is it because of the past situation or is it because of each other? Okay? You'd probably have to have a personal reading to figure that out. Okay? So, this is the Page of Wands reversed. Okay? So somebody's like manipulating a situation. Wow. The energy on this so far is kind of weird. Because both parties seem like they are messing with each other's heads and setting things up, or not in full love energies. I don't really understand what's going on here. It's like Justice was saying that somebody was getting their just due, but at the same time when they're getting their just due, it's almost like they're messing it up at the same time, or there's some negative energies going on here. I don't know why. So I don't know what happened there. That whole almost row you might need a personal reading if say for instance you were getting married and you're concerned. Although if you're getting married and you're concerned, the best thing to do is probably to pray. Like when you pray, you're like protecting yourself. So even before you get married, maybe take some time to pray and ask God to make your path straight and to clear up any confusion beforehand. But in between yourself and your partner, maybe perhaps to make sure you don't have bad feelings toward each other, okay? Because it's almost like either you guys are not compatible. I'm not sure if that's sexually incompatible or there's something else going on that you guys maybe are not speaking about but scheming about, which is not the right way to go, okay? So here we have the Ace of Cups. So And see, this is all actually dependent on something, okay? Now, remember here, I wasn't sure what was going on, so I don't know how much. It sounds like there was a wedding and then the two consummated the marriage, but this is the Lover's card here. So I'm not quite sure if there was a wedding and somebody snuck away with an ex-partner, or if this was actually the actual couple who got married, so I'm confused. Now, if this was the partner who got married slipped away on the day of his wedding and went with the lover, then the outcome so far wasn't 100% good anyway, okay? But if this is the married couple on the second row, their relationship after they slept together, okay, I'm going to look at something. So now we have a new beginning in a marriage, okay? So I am almost guessing this is not such a good reading, because I'm just guessing or wondering. I mean, and on top of that, I greatly apologize because maybe somebody was supposed to get married. I'm not sure if the marriage would still continue, considering the quarantine pretty much over the earth. I mean, so if you did happen to still get married today, if your wedding was canceled, maybe perhaps think of it as a blessing, because I don't know what's going on here, okay? So if your wedding was canceled, it may have been a blessing, because it seemed like somebody wasn't ready and maybe both partners were not ready. So let me see what I can say here. I'm almost thinking that this is what it says it is. I'm almost thinking that the masculine had somebody else in mind. It doesn't have to be him. It could be the feminine. It just sounds really somebody's cheating on somebody on the day of their marriage, okay? Which doesn't sound good, but whoever they cheated with, they're not even on good terms. They both regret it. They both feel like vengeful toward each other, just kind of not good energy with each other. And then the person who snuck away is going back to have a new start with their marriage partner. So this just sounds like not so good behavior. And it sounds really terrible. And then the Eight of Cups here is about a separation. Like somebody's regretful that they separated from their new bride to go to this other party. Like, seriously? Why would you be regretful? You shouldn't even have the thought. I'm sorry that I'm lecturing, but you shouldn't even have the thought to leave your bride or whoever did it, or to leave your groom, on the day of your wedding to go sleep with someone else. And then now you regret it. If you see this early and you really are getting married on the 31st, please don't do that, okay? Please don't leave your spouse. You have a heads up. And that was a bad thought from the beginning. I'm sorry I'm saying that, but it is. So, okay. So now all of a sudden, back at home on the ranch, I'm just saying it as a saying, but okay. So Page of Pentacles, money is looking good, okay? I don't know why money is looking good. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if one of the partners works in an industry that's a little bit on the moon side here. Like they do shady work. And that's why this situation didn't make sense to me. But even on your wedding day, if I'm not going to say anything. I don't understand what's going on, okay? So, it just seems like, okay, the person regrets what they went out to do, but then their money looks good. I mean, you guys have me baffled here. So anyway, so I'm gonna try to get out of that energy, and then so the person moves forward with their marriage partner. But like I said, you hurt my feelings a while ago, and I'm not even married to you. You need to apologize. I mean, okay, please don't do that. If you see this beforehand, please don't hurt your person's feelings like that, okay? So anyway, this is 5 of Wands. So there's a fight going on here. It's like your money is looking good. You're trying to move forward. But maybe perhaps your partner understood that you did